What's a check that automation handled well at first, and where did it stop being enough? And what do you do in these cases? Do you go immediately for AI, or what's the process?
We always try to do the solution by workflow because they are reusable, because they have less token usage. For an example, we were working in an accessibility check that was intended to work in a CLI. So
Mm.
for this tool, we made a lot of automation because now color contrast, checking if HTML tag has all the needed attributes to pass A or double A accessibility test and that kind of stuff are pretty
Mm.
straightforward. But this is where AI gets more interesting because you can get further of that. Because with simple automation, you cannot check it if the content of alternative text for an image is enough to describe it or
Mm.
even go further, not even for these accessibility tools. Imagine that you have a large company with a lot of writers and content
Mm.
editors and that kind of stuff, and you want to ensure that everyone follow the same patterns, repeat the same language, that kind of stuff. That could be impossible without an AI toolkit. So it's very important to understand when an AI that can travel a lot of content and matchmaking a lot of context can be the better solution. And also this involves that you don't have to be black and white, you can be a little more pragmatic with it and say, hey, I can combine this workflow element with sparkles of AI.
Mm. Yeah.
So, and for this, you have to understand how AI works, how Cloud Code, how Anthropic's APIs, OpenAI Codex stuff gets information and bring to the CLIs, to the agents, information in the way that they are better suited for understanding.